Hello everybody, UniqeChipmunk here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Skyrim creation kit tutorial. In this episode we will be looking at the actual decorations in the inside of this house and putting it all together, in the sense linking up to the outside world and loading doors and whatnot, just basically making this more homey really. But so first thing we really want to do is work on this building that we made last time, because right now it's just a plain corridor, it doesn't look very good. So first thing we want to do is, if you scroll down, I need to go into the Whiterun section, and then in the WR interiors. Sorry, just click on Whiterun, don't even go to the interiors, I'm Davey. You want to type in banner, and then it'll come up with a couple of different banners. First thing you want to do is look for the one that says WR Jovarsk Banner 01. Now, this isn't really fitting with much of a theme, but I think it just generally looks pretty good, this banner. So, because I've got a good idea to go with it. So, if I'm going to put one there on the side of the door, and then I'm going to dupe it, move to this side. So, you have your banner on the front doors like that, like you tend to get in medieval castles. Then next thing I'm probably going to do is, at some point I'm probably going to put some more of these along the wall. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll dupe this one. Let's rotate it that way. And we'll just, for now, put it in this corner. Oh god, no, I just lost my banner. There we go. I'm just going to drag it into place. If I can learn to click anytime today would be lovely. There we go, right. I have to just drag it so it's on the wall again, and then dupe that one, move it over to, I'm useless today, but now I'll do that. I want to turn it around like so, and I want to slot it against the wall. So now I have the banners. Just kind of lost the house. Right, you basically just want to have banners in the corner here. It's not really necessary, but it's just, gives the house more of a, well, castle I suppose, but it gives it more of a feel to it. So next kind of thing you really want to do is internal decorations. So like, I suppose one thing you can do is mounted swords, that kind of thing you see in a house in general. So I think they've got it somewhere around here. Where is it? I suppose one kind of thing you want is that the right one? No, that isn't the right one. Oops, just delete my wall. There we go. Right, where is it? Apparently it's not in there. But basically, your idea is just make it more, I don't know, really, just home feeling or whatnot, because you want to have a nice, like, just have your castle looking good, I suppose. So if I go and clear here, I'm going to look here, because apparently Riften does not have much clutter. Don't see why. Table long, no, we don't want a table, because totem stand, what's that? I think that's one of the things you can get, which if I remember correctly looks good. So look what it is. Oh, okay, I know what I can do with those. I have an idea. You can use these, I suppose. You can have, like, the entrance could be like a one. Well, we can put mannequins on it, and I'll show you how to do that after. But for now, line this up like so. Down. Make sure it's touching. No, it's not. Move it down one more. That's in the floor, but that'll have to do, I suppose, because what I'm sorry gonna have to do. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll have to turn off snap grid for a minute and slowly line it up so that it's in place. This is careful, because otherwise it can go horribly wrong, which you don't really want. There we go. That'll have to do. And then turn snap to grid back off, but next thing I'm going to want to do is just basically put a couple of these. I'm probably going to do every other block of floor if that works out correctly. Yeah, that'll be fine. So basically just dupe. Oops, I've managed to dupe the entire wall of it. Dupe. There we go. And I'm kind of dragging it everywhere with me. Don't see why this is suddenly. Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Get the dupe version, move it to there. Just get rid of that one. Apparently, it's just gonna move it down every time I try and move this or put it on, and otherwise it's just gonna go everywhere and it's gonna be a nightmare. So I'm just gonna have to have this kind of in the floor, like so. I suppose that's all we can really do. Oh, there's that, and hold on. Suddenly they seem to be transgendering away from the wall. I think the tool's been dodgy for some reason. Oh well. There we go. You just wanna basically put a bunch of these in and make sure they're lined up in the centre. Now, not sure if I can. Yeah. Is that going far back? Yeah, that's gonna have to go like that, leaving a little gap there, but it'll be fine. So, gonna do these again on the other side, so that you have these. And generally, these, if you know what they are going to be, these are pretty much going to be totem stands. So we can kind of put like stands for armor and whatnot on here, and totems and all of that lovely stuff, which can be quite good for decoration. So like suits of armor, that kind of stuff. So you have these. So later on we'll be adding things to here into these stands. So we'll actually have like, probably the idea is put NPCs in, and those NPCs will be able to, you know, if you go onto the inventory, you can equip their armor and basically just give them gear and make them look like just statues that will stand still wearing armor and whatnot. So next thing we want to do, we'll have to make the next room. So to do that, I'm gonna have to press on this back wall here, the centered one, press Control F, wait for it to get replaced. There we go. Now you want Riff RMBG Keep Wall EXBG01. Just press OK. Now you have your wall. And so I'm going to have to get the door from over here. Click it, Control D. Move it, flip it around. Let's go over here so I get enough of a view so I can see properly. Basically, just going to want to, as I expected, you should slot this door into place as it's meant to be, so that it fits in perfectly, like so. Now with your door, basically, if we just duplicate this cell quickly, and then F2, tutorial, and then I'm going to name it underscore room 2. Room 2, right, so now we have these two rooms in this house, so we'll just stick onto this one for now, and right click it, this door here, edit, we want to press teleport, and then go to cell, and basically we want to link it to here, so tutorial room 2, reference keep door 01, so that's going to be the front door. Yeah, we'll have to do that and we'll just change it later. So basically you just want to do that, press OK, so now this door should link like it's supposed to. Now you just want to rotate this, which is your door marker, so that it is lined up like so, because otherwise the way this arrow points is the way your player's going to load in and be looking, so you want to always make sure it's facing opposite way from the door so that it works properly. And so next thing we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to just go onto your other side, so tutorial, and just go room, right click, view, and now that you have this view loaded up, I'm going to have to get this marker and rotate it like so. And we're going to remove these stairs because remember you're doing it from the other side, so it's not really making much sense to have it like so. Move the marker down one. So now duplicate the floor just so you have your floor, because you've got to remember you're now working from the opposite angle, so that if from the other room you had a flat entrance, it doesn't make much sense to have a non-flat one here really. So next thing, it's going to remove this door quickly, and this wall, duplicate one of these. Just going to slot this wall back into place. There we go. Now, next thing we're going to want to do is to basically just make this kind of a decorated room in some way. So if I remove these, I think we're probably going to have this as like a main hall, I suppose, where it's like branched off into all the other rooms and whatnot. So I think after you go through main hallway, we should have something that branches out and turns and makes a good angle, pretty much. So what we're going to have to do is remove from about here onwards this floor. So you want to have 4 in from this floor this way. Then you want to delete everything after it, and so to multiple delete you just want to highlight to delete. So you just like basically all you're doing is highlighting like so, and just can drag that back. So there we go. Right, so you know, just drag over all the items and you smack delete, so they're all gone. Next, you're going to want to make your branch out. So if I click on the corner wall from here, duplicate it, move it out to over here. Oops. Basically, I just want to line this up with this back wall, but it needs to be rotated. I'm trying to think of an angle I can get this at. Because right now, if I was going to get some oh god. This is why I first need to sort some things, because like trying to put a corner can be awkward. So I think the best idea would be to duplicate this one, rotate it like so. Don't really think there's any way you can. No, you can't. Meh. Bethesda, sort your shit. But next thing you're gonna have to do, I suppose, is just find a way of branching this off. I'm probably going to hold on. Let's just see if there's any way I can do this, because I have an idea set out in my mind, and Bethesda have to be twats with their kits, don't they? Look. Otherwise, if I put it here, you can have this little gap in between, and you can't really join them together in any proper way. Let's see if I can control click both of these. No, you can't. Suppose then the only thing we can really do is just have a long room, because I don't see how else it can really be done. Oh, fuck you, Bethesda. Right, to get rid of these, I think the best idea, just remove this. So all we're going to leave behind is the door and the frame and the marker to it and this piece of floor. So, because I think the best idea now is if I highlight all of this, rotate it around so it's facing this way. Now it should work so that I can put in a wall, rotate it around like so, down, put it back here, and just basically line it up with the other piece where it should be. Get your floor piece, duplicate it, and put it there. So we have this. No, fuck you, my god. Right, so basically I think the best idea is to just, I don't know if I highlight all of this bit here, so make it a bit quicker, save you staring at me just duplicating bit by bit all day. I'll have to do it this way quicker. So you have 4 there. Basically just gonna tie it from this side and then duplicate again. Just want to do 4 and 4 on each side of the door, and then have that there. So you have this bigger front wall. And then I'm going to put some corners on. So I'm going to duplicate this one to here, Control F, so the placement screen comes up. I'm basically just going to put a corner on this side like so, press OK. Now I'm going to have to duplicate it and put it onto this side over here. And now I'm going to rotate like so and just slot it into place. Put the floor on either side. Oops. Duplicate, floor, slot it in. And then probably going to have a doorway and then so like going off to another part of the house here. So if I just get this piece, duplicate it, turn it around so it's facing the right way, line it up, and then do this, and then duplicate again, and now we're going to put a doorway here. And instead of putting a big one, I'm going to put Riff RMBG Keep Wall EX SM02. So you have a small doorway which can then branch off, because it's going to kind of probably go off to like a storage room, so you don't really expect to have a big door into a small storage room, do you? So if I just duplicate the floor, hold on a sec, I'll speed this up a bit I think by just highlighting all of the floor in one. Oh, don't tell me it's doing that. Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm taking a mic. So I get on the floor, maybe. See if I can do that. Control. Ah, there we go. Basically, you're just gonna have to duplicate the floor and solder it all into place, so you have a floor like so, just reaching over all the normal points. And then once this is done, we are going to work on a storage room that is put a doorway to and whatnot. So if I go over here now, duplicate it, put it there. Do it again, Oh, actually, hold on. I'll see if it works if I just maybe highlight some of this, like so, because I can live with doing a few. Oh, because that's normal. If I can only highlight half of it for some bizarre reason. Right, there we go. So, now we've got this side of the wall at least done. Next thing you're going to want to do, if I can even pan into place, there we go. We're going to work on this back room now. Here. So, if I click there, duplicate, I'm just going to rotate it and put it into place, like so. Now, if I press Control F, oops, no one, I don't even want to replace that one yet. You want to just do it so there's any things on either side over it'll pixelate and look horrible. You're just going to have to do this so that they come through, like, so you go for, say if you come through the doorway, you'll now actually get, no, I don't want to turn off light, you'll now actually get what is both sides being lit up, like so. Well, not lit up, but you know what I mean, like so there's actually a texture to each side of this wall. Now we're going to have a double wall on this side, so I'm going to replace this quickly. Loading, 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 and now you want to just select the wall again, plonk it there, and just make sure you have on this side clearly as a wall like so. And then we're going to have a corner, so for this purpose I'll just duplicate this, turn it around and slot it, no I don't want to move that angle, just slot it into place, like so. So now we have this wall here, well the corner here. Now you want to rotate this one into this position and move it to over here, like so. Make sure that's it. Yeah, it is, right. So now we have this. We're just going to do more of a normal wall because you need to have like the idea I've just thought about it. We're going to have this as the kitchen pretty much. So I'm going to duplicate that a couple of times. Let's say 5 more times, so you have 6 wide. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So like so. 5, 6. Oops, I just kind of lost my bearings. Just kind of managed to turn the entire map upside down. There we go. Now we're going to duplicate this wall and put it on the other side. I'm just going to highlight up to here, so you have this magical wall. Move it over, rotate it. Now I'm going to have to move it back into place. Is that in line? Yes, it is. So now we have this wall, and now we're going to put in the corners. Duplicate, move it over here, rotate it like so. Now if I can get my bearings again, which I seem to not be able to do. There we go. Now rotate that one and put it over here. Did I just... oh, no, I'm clever. I managed to duplicate. Oh no, doesn't matter. I'm just being bizarrely derpy. Just gonna have to duplicate that one. Press Control F. And then, wait, once this loads up, I'm gonna put the corners in. There we go. Put that in there. Duplicate it and rotate, and then we're going to put it over there, make sure it's in line. Now we're going to want this back wall like so. Just can put this in line, and then if you duplicate that there, and then the next thing to do is the floor, but I'll have to end this episode here, guys. So thanks for watching. Remember to leave an opinion or whatever below. If there are any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section. And next episode we'll work on this floor and make it into an actual kitchen. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.